We have touched down, people, in the Airbnb. And let me tell you, once again, we do not miss when it comes to Airbnbs. So it's been a heavy travel day out to Warsaw. We left at 9 this morning from Little Street, 3 hours down to Luton Airport, a long flight, and then a transfer from the airport, which was super easy, by the way, with Uber. But we've landed at the Airbnb, which is so nice. So as always, a mandatory room tour to show you the gaff. So Sean, give us a 180. Look at this head to toe mirror. Come on. So huge old mirror, and then we'll take you into...
It's wardrobes too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, would you look at that?
It's got stuff in it.
Oh, that doesn't look so pretty. We've then got a lovely interior design with the gold detailings, a shower for two, unbelievable, which will soon be ruined with tan come Monday, but we won't worry about that. So yeah, very, very nice toilet here. Rather small bog, I will say, but...
Well, you're not pooing a lot at the minute. So...
Well, no, not massively. So yeah, lovely here, and then we come into the main open area where we've got the kitchen, electric hobs, which I never get on with. I always have an absolute fucking mare with these things. I prefer the classic gas hobs, but we've got everything we need. And then come look at the first drawer. We brought some food across in the suitcase. ESN to...
essentials.
Yeah, ESN essentials. And then we've got oats and just a few things that I know will sit well with me. We've got a Lidl that is 5 minutes away. So that was a strategic decision to pick this Airbnb. So we're going for a little Polish little food shop in a second, which will take you guys along with us. Everything else is sorted. We've got ovens, microwaves, all that good stuff. We've got some lovely best. This bougie. Oh shit, no, sorry. Pretend that was closed. There's a little there, and then it pops on out.
Easily satisfied.
Yeah, very much so. And then another huge consideration when it comes to selecting an Airbnb, especially on prep, check-in location. All right, we don't want to be in some horrendous kitchen down lighting, as lovely as the lighting is in here. So we've got the double doors just like at home. So Dan can be, because Dan is here by the way, Dan will be able to check me in a very consistent lighting spot, just like I do at home. So we've got this natural lighting coming into the gaff. So I'm sure we can get some pretty cool photos here. What is this? So
Lift it up and pull.
No, fuck me. No,
What have you done?
What is it?
It is a door.
There's nearly a fucking hole in the wall. Jesus.
There you go.
Anyway, a bit windy, but we have a balcony, so I can enjoy my morning oats in the freezing Polish fucking weather.
Wow.
It isn't raining, but it is a little nippy, especially when you've got next to no body fat on you. But there we are. So, it looks alright, quite low to the ground. I've got to give a test, stress test. Ready? Let me get to... Alright, if I was peak off season, I'd be right up against the springs, but it's alright. That's not bad. I'd give the bed a 7 out of 10 from a comfort point of view. So, it's a vibey gaff. And I just feel so much better now that we're at the Airbnb and we're settled. I've been on pro-fat meals for the entire day. So I've had 3 pro-fat meals, 2 chicken and almond butter, 1 just beef mince with vegetables. On short haul flights, I'm not a big believer in water retention. Obviously specific to the individual, and I know I don't hold on to any water, but we decided to play it safe today. Also from a stress management point of view, just 3 protein sources that I pre-cooked up with some salad, super easy. But that does mean I am fucking starving, and we've got 2 heavy carb meals this evening. So we're gonna get down and do a little food shop with you guys. We might mic up. We might get kicked out a little, I don't know. But I love exploring a new supermarket in different countries. So we're gonna go get a food shop in now for the final 2 meals of the day. And I just feel so much better now that we're settled. We've still got 3 days until the show, so this won't be a show day video today. This will be the lead up. So we will go get a little food shop in now, show you what we get, and just wind down for the evening. And see Dan as well, who's gonna come check on me. We'll be flat as a pancake probably. So let's get to the Lidl. When I say strategic placement, we have walked out the door and this is 30 seconds down the road. This could not be more optimal if we tried. Sean has just spotted some fermented vegetables. So we have some, what we believe is paprika sauerkraut. Or that one. It looks fermented, so it's going in my basket. Gut health and all that. We've supersized the sauerkraut. We've got 3 kilos. Bucket of sauerkraut, anybody? Bloody hell, they love it out there. We also need dark chocolate, so let's see what. Oh, what? Tell me now, Milka beats Cadbury. Am I right? Am I right? So good. Whoa. Extra. I got 90% in here. So I think we go 90%. Yeah. Right. We need salmon. And yeah. Thing is, the prices, you don't have a clue. You just got to chuck it in the basket and hope for the best. I assume that's salmon. I don't even know how much. Let's get it in there. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Smaku, that's got to be smoked, surely. We do. Is it sweet cinnamon though? You'd hope so. Bugger it, we'll get it in there. We will do a full food shop tomorrow, but I'm flagging hard and very hungry, so we've got to get the essentials, get what we need, and then we can come back and have a proper explore tomorrow. I will say, if they got jalapenos, we're gonna have some jalapenos. Jalapeno pepper. Love a jalapeno. Cooking spray and nut butters. Where are you? There's jams. Here we go. Here we go. Unfortunately, I can't seem to see an almond butter, but peanut butter is going to be a nice alternative I don't normally go for. No added sugar and salt, no palm oil. Straight in my basket. It's a big one, mind. We'll get through it. Okay. As much as I'd like to get some Dubai spread, I don't think that is the right move. So Sean's currently translating all of the milks. And it's so difficult because I could spend so long in here just searching for everything, but it is getting relatively late. It is 10 past 7, 10 past 8 Polish time, and I still have 2 very large carb meals to get in, of which I'm in need for. We've got a big bowl of oats and salmon and rice. So we will get the last few bits, guys, and we'll meet you back at the Airbnb. Welcome to my kitchen. It is like a home from home. We got back, and I got the goats in straight away, which, my God, made me feel so much better. I was in a bad way in that little, I started flagging and going hypo. But we got some goats in, first carbs of the day, because I was literally, it was like, what, 8 o'clock at night, and I only had like 800 calories from protein and fats. So, big bowl of goats, finished up all my work and check-ins, we're unpacked, and we're actually settled now. It feels like home. So we've got final meal going in, which is very similar to at home. We've got jasmine rice, got a load of vegetables in a saucepan. We're a little bit limited with cooking utensils, aren't we? So we make it work. Vegetables in a saucepan. And then salmon, we managed to store some paprika, so a little bit limited on the seasoning front, but we know that isn't an issue in peak week. So this is going to be a sensational meal. And we've obviously got some sauerkraut to go with it as well. So practically identical to the meal that I have at home. And we're able to replicate that here because there's a little down the road. So very, very happy and very excited to get stuck into this. And we actually had another little like Whole Foods supermarket below the Airbnb, which had like much higher quality ingredients, so like some actual olive oil spray, like pure olive oil, and a few other nice little bits. So I look forward to checking that out tomorrow. So we're gonna get this final meal in, and then get an early night. I say an early night. It's 11:15 already in Polish time, which is miles too late to be eating. But we've got to get this food in, and then we will check in with Dan in the morning. He decided not to come around because he was a little bit further away than anticipated. So we will check in with him in the morning, do our usual check-in, and then we have athlete registration at 11 a.m. so we'll get over to the venue, so we'll show you guys that, and then on the cards tomorrow we should have our final pump-up session of prep, official. So we'll probably roll today's vlog into tomorrow, and then the video after that is show day, which is super exciting. We've obviously got Saturday, which will just be relaxing, maybe a little bit of exploring, but it will probably be feet up for me. And the pro show's on and the open pro qualifier where Dan's got another client, so we may go in and watch that as well. So I'm going to tuck into this final one. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all put together, and then we shall be winding down for bed and kicking off another day tomorrow. So they don't have a colander, so it's a little bit sloppy, but there is a bowl, or shall we say container of goodness in front of me to finish out the night. So very excited to tuck into this. We shall see you guys early in the morning for the check-in, see how the rig's looking after a long old day of travel. We shall see. Good morning, people. It is the day after. It is currently 10 to 8 Polish time, which is about 10 to 7 English time. I've woken up feeling a little tired this morning, even though I felt like I slept pretty well. But I think that's due to how big those final 2 meals were and how close I had to have them to bed. And then also when you're sleeping in a completely new environment, we know that half of the brain doesn't actually switch off. It's a survival mechanism, and it takes a few days for your body to feel safe in a new environment. So you're not going to get high quality sleep when you're sleeping in a hotel or a new Airbnb for the first night. We kept it nice and cold with the window open, created that environment, sleep mask on. But yeah, definitely woken up feeling a little tired. So a little bit heavier as well. Once again, I think that's due to the food sitting in the GI, because I'm up at 207 pounds this morning, which is about 93.8 kilos. So that was a good kind of kilo jump, considering yesterday's calories were quite low in totality, like 2,400. It was just those final 2 meals, which were so much bigger. So we are going to see what the visuals look like now, being 2.2 pounds up. And so we'll check out this check-in spot behind us with a natural light, get some visuals across to Dan, and then get the plan of action for today. I'm sure we're going to push a decent amount of food today, and then have a control day tomorrow, because we can be super early on Sunday. So plan of action will be to go get another food shop done once Dan gets back to me, get first meal in, and then head off to athlete registration, pre-workout meal, and then train. So exciting day ahead. People, plan of action has been sent over from Dan. The visuals we've seen this morning weren't reflective of the scale weight. We look much leaner than what the scales are saying, which obviously further reinforces that scale weight was skewed slightly from the food being sat in the GI slightly later last night and hasn't cleared yet. So we're still pushing today pretty hard at 2 days out. We're going in with about 4,000 calories today, about 550 carb, moderate fat at 60, and standard protein. So I need to do a little food shop. We've got 2 beef and potato meals, 2 cream of rice meals, and an oatmeal before bed. Super simple. All foods that I've been having at home, just so it's replicable, it's safe, it's predictable. And then we have 6 litres of fluid going in, 6 grams of vitamin C split evenly throughout the day, 12 grams of salt, so that'll be split evenly through all meals as well, and simply digestion walks after each meal. So unfortunately, not too much exploring for me. I'll have to leave that to Sean. It'll be feet up and just relaxing after every meal outside of all things registration and training. So I need to get to Lidl ASAP because we're on a time crunch, get these sups in and get chefing up the first meal, pre-workout meal, so we can get there on time. So guys, we are at athlete registration by the skin of our teeth. We've got to check in between 10 and 12. And I forget how long 450 grams of potatoes takes to cook. So that was a super big rush this morning. Getting meal 1 down in the Uber, but it's in. And we're now going to go in, get heighted, get weighed in, get our athlete number, and get all the necessary information. So we have made weight a whole 3.5 kilos under the cap, considering I've got a stomach full of food, a jumper on. So realistically, we're probably like 6-7 kilos under the cap, which is super exciting for the future. But heighted in, we have our number 85. So someone can tell me down in the comments whether that means anything significant. I've got any crazy meaning behind it. So we are back to the Airbnb now. It was an awesome opportunity just to see the pro card in the flesh, see all the trophies in the flesh, practice a bit of manifestation for 2 days time, but just feeling super ready, super focused. As always, I've seen a few guys in there with tashes who look pretty jacked and big, but you can't see shit when everybody's got their clothes on. You can't see shape, you can't see conditions. So I'm very confident in what I'm bringing, and that's what matters. So we are getting an Uber back to the Airbnb now, get a lovely sensational bowl of cream and rice in the system, and we're going to go find a gym. I'm not very hopeful. We're in Warsaw. I don't think the gym scene's huge around here, or at least the bodybuilding scene. So we will see what we can find and bring you guys along with us. Pre-workout meal in all its glory. We have 135 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey isolate, 80 grams of banana, 20 grams of 90% dark chocolate, and a teaspoon to nurse it down. So we're going to get this in. The gym is a 10-minute walk from the Airbnb, which is rather convenient. And it looks to have some hammer strength in there. Dan is going to go in and train before us so he can check on me post-workout. So I'm sure he'll give me the lowdown of what the gym is like. Doesn't need to be anything extensive, just something to move some blood around, move some food around. And that's why the kind of protein's a little bit lower within this meal and for the other meals in the day, just so we can prioritize carbohydrate consumption to shuttle all of that, get nice and full today. And then I think we're going to be relatively moderate tomorrow to hopefully just hold the look. And then it will be one pre-stage meal before we get on stage. So I'm going to enjoy this, get this pre-meal in. It's been a very busy and full-on morning. And I still feel like we're a little bit rushed to get to the gym in time, but just need to try and relax and enjoy this, get it in, and head to the gym. So I'll take you guys with us. So people, gym located for the final session of prep. It's full of hammer strength, so it'll do the job. But it's got the atmosphere of a library. They don't play music in here. Not that I need to get overly riled up for this session. Just going to move some food around. 2 pulling movements, 2 pushing movements, laterals, arms, staying a little away from failure, which works quite well with it being hammer strength because they typically get a little heavier in the shortened position. We don't want to create a load of muscle damage or inflammation here. This is purely shuttling carbohydrates to the right areas. And then we'll get down to check on this post-workout if we're even able to pose in here. We'll see. So just going to get this session done. Probably won't film it, a bit boring. And we'll show you what the post-workout visuals are looking like. You'll see I'm not spending much time in the lengthen range, just trying to spend more time in the contraction, where there's going to be least muscle damage and the highest ability to kind of contract the muscle, get blood flow to the area. So that's the goal.
Quite relaxed. It's so much better if your legs like that. Remember, like when you're getting into your quarters and you pull that leg back,
Squeeze glute.
flex on that glute. Same with the side chest. it's just part of the presentation. There's always something happening. Ankle in, heel in. There you go, create the angle. Watching in the mirror makes you look like shit, it's skinny now.
Yeah. So people, we are back from the final session of this entire prep. I didn't film much in there because it was super busy and it was a bit of a library. It was a bit more of a commercial gym, luckily filled with hammer strength, which worked quite well. And it had some naughty downlighting. And this is honestly the best I have ever looked in my entire life. I put some photos either side of me that Sean took during the session. And it was honestly the best I have ever looked. So we're right on track. And we were super tight for the evening. I don't know if the DJI would have picked it up because it's pretty horrendous in like harsh downlighting, but glutes were completely in, the best balance of condition and fullness that we have seen. So tomorrow will just be a control day. Hold this look into the show day, which is obviously super early on Sunday. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. There's not going to be much to film tomorrow, and I just want the day to be present with Dan, just relax, get my feet up, and just kind of soak in that final day before show day. So the next video you will see will be the show day video. So I don't know how the show day video is going to unfold. It's going to be a vlog style anyway, because it is just me and Sean, but the venue strictly prohibit any filming inside the show. That even goes for phone footage. So I'm hoping family and friends or one of my clients who pay for the live stream may be able to screen record the live stream. So there's actually footage of me on stage. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short video, because I've got to get up early in the morning and I'm one of the first categories on. I am the first category on. So there's not going to be much of a build up tomorrow. It's going to be get up and do the damn thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, the trip out to Warsaw, the lead up to the final show of the season. The next video will be show day to wrap up with the season finale of Display and Classic. So I shall see you guys there, but no promises on how that video is going to turn out. And I appreciate all of you for supporting up until this point, especially on the last show day video. It's performed so well. I've had so much amazing feedback from that video, so it truly means the world. We've hit 1,000 subscribers as well. A huge milestone. 10K is next. We're nearly at 10K on the Insta as well. So unbelievable scenes. All of the support means the world. It truly does. And I've thoroughly enjoyed documenting this process up until this point. But it's important now to be present, switch to athlete mode, get my head in the game, and not be too preoccupied with filming things when this is the most important day of my life on Sunday, the final opportunity of getting this IFBB Pro card. So super excited to do the damn thing. And I will catch you guys in the show day video.